People really don't know what speech is. Every time I say I'm on the speech team, they go like, so you mean debate? But it's two different things. We're both called the forensics team, which is pretty much, forensics originally means looking into something. So it's not really about like science, but it's about researching and looking into new events in the world, and that's what we do. And debate people do that too, and so that's why we're called the forensics team. But yeah, I don't feel like this is enough recognition, simply because we've been top 10, you know, in a row, and I mean, there hasn't been anything in the papers yet, which is weird. You know, it's still like a big thing about the weather, and it's just really absurd to know that like nobody knows that that's like a thing that's going on. You know, that we got 10th, and we actually had one person win an individual event, which hasn't happened since 1992 or something like that. You know, and I don't even know if they're even gonna, you know, we're even gonna make the paper or not. It's just really absurd that that's not a thing yet.
I think our team on campus is not well known. I think that everybody is all about the basketball team and the football team and the bigger sports than wrestling, even though wrestling is the biggest sport in Iowa. This past season, I won the MAC championship, and then I was one of the few that I was one round away from being top 8 in the nation. We got 3rd in the MAC championship. We had 2 champions and a bunch of place winners. And I was one of the ones that won the MAC championship. And whenever we would go look at the newspaper, it was all about how UNI basketball team lost in the semifinals to some team in their conference. In the community, I think we have a strong alumni that supports us, but other than our like alumni and people that know us, not many people know about us. I mean, I know I've had people come up to me and ask if we were even Division I. And the reason they asked that is because our football team wasn't Division I, because they're Division I AA, so they thought maybe that our wrestling team was too, but we are not Division I. We're in the toughest division in college wrestling. I mean, as a team, we kind of know that, you know, UNI is all about their other sports. I mean, it does suck that, you know, we're not one of those prestigious teams. We don't get all the funding that we need, but, I mean, we deal with what we deal with and we battle through our battles, but I don't think anybody goes through a grind like wrestling does, because no one puts their body through what a wrestler does. Our coaches are currently in a janitor's closet because they wanted to give the money that they were going to give to the coaches to make a nice coaches room. The coaches decided to put that money towards the wrestling team and made a new wrestling room instead. I think that wrestling needs to get that exclusive name that the basketball and the football team has, because we've done things that they haven't. We've made it to the national tournament. We've had a national qualifier every year. We always make it to nationals, and we're nothing but going up. And like we tell each other, we're going to shock the country, and right now we need UNI's support to shock the country. Panther train.
I have received a black belt in 2 different forms of Taekwondo, Olympic and traditional. I've gone to tournaments before. I've placed 2nd in sparring forms and 3rd in board breaking. I have been pretty vocal around Drake University campus for in terms of getting the word out that our club is there and people can join. Our school is very good at recognizing pretty much all of our organizations. I know I've heard their name, all of them at least once. Our newspaper does articles on organizations all the time. We were in the newspaper for last month, and there are a lot of involvement fairs, and the organizations are pretty active all around campus. So there's a lot of people involved in many organizations, and so everyone knows someone in at least 7 different organizations, so it's pretty easy to know what all is there.